Manifesting is the realest shit ever. Manifesting is the realest shit ever. I'm sitting in a 38,000 square foot warehouse that I pictured when I was 6 years old. When I was a 6-year-old, I saw the Ninja Turtles movie. I saw Shredder have the island, and the kids were fucking ripping cigarettes and skateboarding and playing video games inside. And I didn't really have friends. I didn't have things to do, and I saw that, and I was like, I want that when I grow up. As I got a little bit older, I remember 13 years old sewing, being like, one day I'm gonna have a giant fucking warehouse, and I'm gonna sew inside of it. When I was 10 years old, my dad told me about his favorite car was a 911. So boom, in my head, 911s. All of this started when I was a young kid. It's dreams that I just didn't forget. That's manifestation. It's believing you can do it and being able to close your eyes and fucking see it. It's not magic, but it's your North Star.
We'll give him 8 minutes because he's not like rushing right now.
He didn't bring other shoes though.
So
Just keep talking, I'll do the push-ups.
no, we watch. This is a 1, 2, 3. You guys are doing great.
Oh, that's 40.
Yeah. Suck it, world. So just to say this out loud so everyone's aware when they get here, we made inserts for the sling bag. Pretty much padded inserts so they hold your camera. You don't need to edit or anything.
Cool.
We have a little bit, but it's not fully built out. I shot all 001s already.
It's almost Black Friday. Wow, we're a month out. And I'm the leanest we've ever been. I'm not the leanest, I'm heavy right now. But I'm the leanest I've ever been. I don't have any full-time content creators, photographers, or anything. And I love it, like, to be completely honest, because it's forcing me to get back in the craft of everything. Obviously, my boy Brandon here helps me, and I appreciate the shit out of that, but like, day to day, I'm back with a camera, I'm back designing, I'm doing all the really hard things. And I had a speech today in my call, which was like, what is vicious? For you guys that know clear, calculated, and vicious, vicious, if you really look into it, and you look up the definition, doing brutal things with a purpose. And I like that, doing brutal things with a purpose. My brutal things are not creating. It's not holding a camera, it's not designing, it's not imagining and drawing and illustrating and designing. That's not my brutal shit. My brutal things are meetings, Zoom calls, organization, working with staff, keeping mentalities high, you know, all the things that don't come natural to me. And that's the big thing that is crushing me on my workload right now. But I gotta show up viciously. I have to show up, and if I do those things, that's what's gonna make me great. Where do you think they are? So my staff, if you guys notice, anyone ever sees my warehouse, our warehouse is like dialed, clean, spotless, like the floor is clean, everything's in its spot. The only problem is they're so organized that I don't know where anything is because it's their organization. And I don't know these SKUs. So I need to find the new Sherpas that came in, because we're gonna shoot those tomorrow morning, to try to get ahead of it. But I got no fucking clue where they are. My team is so good. My team is so good right now. I should have looked here first. So normally what we do is when we get stuff in, I ask for samples to be left for me in the studio. And I'm out here wandering around in the warehouse like an asshole looking for samples, when the whole time my team was 10 steps ahead of me and had it in the studio.
doing here?
I put a little air freshener up. You see the Banderante green bags? They're sick, right? Not showing too many people those. Well, here they are. Well, I have my sizes here.
You did these last year, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so this isn't last year's colors. I really like the flannel that we did 3 years ago. So we used that fabric because we never offered them in Sherpa, and I thought they were really good colorways. So it's the same. I'll tell you, you want to know the one little change that we made from last year is the forearms were a little tight. And Frank McGrath used to complain about the forearms, so made the forearms a little bit better, but they're the same as last year. They did so well last year, we just didn't have any. They all sold out so quick. So you wanna know something fun? We're doing these boxes for every single bag coming out now. And I get to put whatever photo in there I want. My favorite part about this photo is like you can clearly see my AP. That's my dream life. My dream life is doing donuts in the dirt in a 911 wearing an AP. And then taking the photo and putting it on a really well-designed box, right? And then designing bags, right? Designing bags that then get to go in those boxes. So we're doing a different box. Like, I don't know much about Jordans, but I know that like the boxes that Jordans come in are really important. And I know that like, you know, whenever I get a really good box or a really good bag, I keep it. So if we're putting together really the most premium bags you can make, why not put together a really premium box? I don't think you saw this, did you, Brandon? This?
I saw the sample.
You saw the sample? The sample was shit though. This is so much better. I like the hard case here, but ready? Bam, bam, bam. So in here we have the Velcro, but then you open this up and we have the same thing, the lunch box that goes inside here, and then we have dividers. You can configure this just like the freight bag, like nice and stiff. So this has like a rigid plastic inside. Tell me you don't want to pack the shit out of that bag. I was excited about the freight pack, but this is quite possibly cooler. Oh, I didn't even show you. Did you know that it turns into a backpack? So these pull out.
Like the white one.
Huh?
Like the white one.
Just like the white one. So it's a big duffel, but then it also turns into a backpack.
It's pretty nifty.
Isn't it? Tell me I didn't think of ever.
That's gonna be a Banderante photo though.
They're all gonna be shot with the Banderante. A lot of the photos that you guys took are gonna be there. Of the rolling shots of the Banderante and stuff like that. It's really, really cool. That's hers, I have mine. Bam, 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 bam.
Everything, all of it, the brass ring, or just above it. Keep punching, keep breaking it down. Heavy is the head,
We're still
wears
burning.
the crown.
You know about the town in Pennsylvania? Do you guys know about that? So where we grew up in PA, there's a town. It used to be a mining town, and it's called Centralia.
It has like a creepy name.
Centralia is creepy. It's a creepy name, but it's almost evacuated. I think there's like 3 residents left. We used to go ride like motocross and stuff there.
Thinking back, like there's actually cars that like you'll go drive and then the car just disappears because the ground just concaves. So thinking back, how dangerous that was.
We're just irresponsible. So Centralia was a mining town, and whatever, like 75 years ago, the mines caught on fire. And they've been burning underground for 75 years. So if you go to Centralia, slowly but surely all the houses are getting eaten up because the whole grounds, there's fire underneath it. It's a lot like that. This is like our
own Centralia.
We have our own mini Centralia here.
This has been burning for a week.
It's been burning for a week. Anyway, we're here today. We're gonna get shots of the Sherpa jackets that are releasing the first week of November. We have them in 3 colors. I put mine on this morning. I'm pumped.
I
forgot how great they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear this all the time.
So
super cozy.
Cozy. This is like what I wear just working. on the farm.
You're gonna ruin it.
I know.
You're a ruiner.
But I know a guy that makes them, so hook a sister up.
Doesn't mean you'll get it. I know a guy too.
You just need to ask politely, man.
Yeah. Can I please have a new Sherpa?
Words that I've said squirts the flash. The voice that I raise rattles the bones.
I thought you quit smoking.
I did. Not a quitter. Gonna start doing some photos. I think just like good pose lifestyle photos in front of the hay wall. That'll be a good look. I think we're good for the shoot then.
How much time does it take to do a launch?
I can do a launch in a day. I mean, to do it right, we normally need 3-hour photo shoot and video shoot, 2 hours of processing media, so 5 hours. Lay flat studio is normally half an hour of editing, 6 hours. Art for the website, hour. Product detail page, hour. So a full day. I'd say solid like 8 or 9 hours.
Yeah, that's 8 or 9 hours without a break.
Well, that's 8 or 9 hours without a break, and that's also like my pace, which I'm better than everybody else.
Ooh, get him!
I'm getting
How
comfortable.
about Brandon? Are you better?
No, I'm
than-
not better than Brandon. Brandon's really good video. I'm better in some aspects
Second
than Brandon.
best. He's second
But
best.
Brandon's the best fast
I can't.
video guy.
I can't draw.
Fastest.
I can't do emails.
Your bestest fastest. He's second bestest fastest. I ruined my design.
Not me.
It's a heart.
I'll put a D in mine. D for Dana.
Is this an everyday thing?
No, this is a very rare occasion. This is normally I've been at work for 6 hours, 7 hours already. I'm just relaxing, apparently.
No, we just did
We're hard workers.
incredible photo shoot. We shot.
The point of this week is to work hard but have fun.
All right, have fun.
So, we need to ride horses.
I had fun trying to fit the Hummer into a spot out there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, good luck.
Rob, what did you get?
I got one of those and I ate it already. Now I got whatever this is. It's cute, right?
What's your thoughts on Sam Sulek?
I haven't really followed him. He doesn't look very healthy though. But I can relate. I was there once. It just looks really, really unhealthy.
Have you seen his diet at all?
There's a lot of people that are built like that. That's like a very common build. I don't know. I think that the younger generation fixates on strange characters.
Yeah.
And I've realized now that I'm old because I look at someone like that. He seems like a great guy, but like, for me, whenever acne showed up taking gear, I just thought that the physique was ruined. So like, if you, even me, younger, if I was dabbling in anything, the second I would start to break out, I would go off of everything because I thought that skin is more important than muscles. But for some reason, people don't see it like that.
Yeah, I can't look past like pimples.
Grandpa was a train man, Papa was a train man, I'm a train man too. Leaving out a whitefish early in the morning, wake 'em all up, choo-choo. I'm grateful for it.
Well, that time again, and that time is where I wear the same outfit over and over and over. Let me explain that. I have these new test samples of overalls. They fit great. I have to wear them and wash them and wear them and wash them. So every single day, all day, I wear the same, essentially the same overalls. So they're getting pretty beat up. I wash them every 2 days. I'm doing yard work in them. I'll bring you guys with me with my day today. and sort of show you how I test product. I test all product the same, and every sample I get in I test like this. So let's test some overall samples. Beautiful, beautiful fall in Montana right now. I don't know, I'm not gonna say this is my favorite season, but it's such a nice transition into winter. It's such a beautiful drive to get here. So we have some pretty big burn piles. So we burned them yesterday. It's again, just putting the overalls through the test. Ripped through this huge burn pile. Still burn a little bit today. This is essentially, there was some old shelters. It's all old, like fence wood. There was like an old little cabin that we smashed down, burnt that. And then it's just been like gathering scrap, and it's been sort of bothering me. So burn season just started. So we started a giant fire, started to rip through, still smoldering a little bit. So I'm gonna get a sprinkler on it and shut it down.
I have nothing more to prove. No more mountains left to move. I'm standing here with...
We finished pasture 2. So we've had this pasture for a while now. This is probably where you see us with the horses all the time. But we finally finished pasture 2. We got this sod in, so just beautiful new driveway put in over here. And then we got this little entrance over here, so threw the gate up. So added all this big parking. And we did a decent amount of work out here. The new road's great. So if you guys remember back to one of my first YouTube videos, I was trying to figure out how to set this up. Airbnb's properties out here in Montana, we have less rules, but we still have a lot of rules. Maybe it's not a lot of rules, but for me, it feels like a lot of rules. I believe that you should be able to do whatever the you want with your land, but you can't. So we got a permit to rent this out, but what we can't do is add another entrance, right? I'm sure we could, but sometimes people don't like me. So we have the initial drive here. Drive comes up on you there, but the drive's gonna split. That way, when you go back here, I'm gonna put a gate here. This gate will give us access to essentially our side of the farm, so I'll be splitting it. And then also, we got Jake's house up there. So that way we can still utilize all of this property that we really, really need. It's looking amazing. So the horses have this whole giant, I don't even know how many acres this is, but it's a lot. It's a lot. On the docket today, once I get back, is I'm gonna burn that pile. And then there's just all this plastic and metal and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start getting through bunch of this. I'm gonna run the tractor back here for a little bit and clear some of this out. We're gonna put a pool table, foosball table. I'm gonna go get all that stuff right now. First, what are we gonna do, Day? Well, first I'm gonna hook up the trailer once you move your truck, and then we're gonna go train.
It's riding along on the low side of the mountain. Decline, all machines break down. You have to adapt. What goes around comes around. All great things fall. A never-ending process. Rebuild, rebirth, determine your worth. You can't put a price on me.
Huge fan of these gloves. You guys see me use these gloves all the time. I just want to give you a little history behind these gloves. They reflect perfectly on my hand. For you guys that don't know, I got tattoos on the inside of my hands. I actually got these tattoos spur of the moment inside Andy Frisella's office. Shout out to Andy for letting me get tattooed. So I got work hard. So when I look at it, it says work hard, reflecting back on myself. And when people ask me what got me here, able to aim it at them, and it says hard work. So I've always thought that was fun. I always thought that was a fun tattoo. Got it maybe 10, 12 years ago. Also, the more that I work and the harder that I go, the more that the tattoos wear away, which I thought's another fun thing, right? I don't know, tattoos are an interesting thing to me. I'm not covered in them, obviously. When we were designing these gloves, right, these are the gloves that I grew up wearing, just the simple leather fitted work gloves. Like, I grew up chopping wood in these. These are always the gloves that I've just had in my truck. I know there's more ergonomic gloves, like mechanic gloves and things like that, but something about these are just so traditional to me that I absolutely love them. So we set out to make these, and essentially what we did was, to match my hands, we did hard work on the knuckles, right? So when you buy these brand new, in the knuckles you see stamped hard work. And then just like your tattoos, the more you use them, the more the letters fall out, right? Because they're just stamped. So like, as you can see, maybe, but like my work is like barely there still. And the hard is there a little bit more, but it's there mostly because I use my right hand more than I use my left hand. But absolutely love these things, man. Absolutely love these. These are available on the site in traditional yellow and gray. If you guys want them, go get them. The trailer sank, so figure out how to get it up so I can get it on my truck. That motherfucker over there still is burning a little bit. I'm gonna go burn this other pile right now.
I can't get that mountain air out of my goddamn lungs. It's like the mountain wanted this song the second I woke up. It was cold then, but the birds sang. Summer's on its way. I flew back home like a dumb.
So I got Dana manning the fire, and I'm gonna go, this other one's not really going out, so I'm gonna get the Bobcat. I'm gonna turn it over on itself and try to get it to, you know, chill the fuck out. So once again, testing these overalls. I wash these every other day. I washed them yesterday, but that was pretty intense. So I got a lot of like smoke and shit on me. So if I want to wear them to work tomorrow, it's not gonna happen. Some of the cool features about these overalls, I'm gonna redesign some of this. We have a kangaroo pocket. The things I've been noticing is like, already I lost this little button over here, this little tack, right? I know that these are a little bit too small for me. I lost the tack here. These are essentially our 35s. And I know I shouldn't be wearing 35s. I should be wearing a size up, right? My waist is a 36, so I'm fully aware that I'm tugging a little bit too much on this, but this is what I want. I'm also noticing the integrity of these. They're light duty, so I want to be able to wear them all the time. Like I want to be able to wear them out to dinner if I want. You know, we're trying to make a light duty overall. I'm noticing these slide a little bit and there's a little like warping in them. Outside of that, these things rip, man. I'm doing a lot of up and down, just trying to ruin them. This is what I do with all my samples. I've just never really videotaped the sample process. A lot of times you guys see me wearing these in the background. I figured I'd show you guys actually what I do to try to ruin samples. Well, I really did a number on these. You guys can tell how dirty my face is, but that's a dirty face. We're back at work. I'm gonna throw these in the washer because I got a washing machine at work. Oh, fun fact about the washing machine at work. So part of our testing is when we went to buy our washer and dryer for the warehouse, we looked at obviously getting a really nice washer and dryer. And then I realized that the best way to test the washing process is just to use the absolute worst, cheapest washer and dryer ever, because they're gonna beat the hell out of your clothes. They're not gonna take care of the apparel. They're gonna beat the hell out of it. So kind of weird, but we bought the cheapest washer and dryer you could possibly get. So when we do our laundry here, it really just wrecks them. So good luck, dirty overalls.
Bury me under the mountain, deep in the rock among the gods, drowning in the immortal fountain.